Welcome everybody back to Nick and Joe's Film Room. Today we have a new video here. We are going over the we made a top 5 video of our most underrated prospects in the 2021 NFL Draft. Now before we get into that, let's address our last video first, I believe. Thank you for the support on it though. We had, I think at this time, 37 comments in the video. Everyone had their opinions on that video, but, good start to the channel. We love interaction. We love giving our opinions, and, no one is wrong. No one's wrong on what anyone said. It's all an opinion-based thing. So, yeah, that is that. So let's get into this video. At number 5, their most underrated player. You can see here we have Jordan Smith, a UAB linebacker, who his size says it all right here. Nick was the one who found this guy, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who he was before this. So Nick, I think you should take it away here with what you believe about him, and then we'll watch some film on him.
Yeah, because I was researching for players, and I came along this Jordan Smith, and first thing that caught my attention was like 6'7", 255-pound linebacker, first of all. And then when you look at his stats, like, they're actually like really good. I mean, last year, 8 games, 4.5 sacks, 9 for loss, even an interception.
Yeah, something
And
that
the year
really
before is when he was even better.
something that really is big for me is that in 2019, he had over 25 tackle for loss in 2 years. He had 17 and a half in 2019, along with 15 sacks in those 2 years. But let's watch some of his film. We got a little short film video of 2019 where he was top. Again, and we don't think a lot of players played to their full potential this year, not because they didn't want to, but, just because of the circumstances that the season had. They didn't know if they were playing. It's just all of that. So let's get into it. A little blurry because, UAB don't got that, best. But look, he's so big. It's like he's a defensive end, linebacker, edge rusher.
He's huge.
This guy is a force to be reckoned with.
And he has speed. He runs like a 4.6 4 too.
This guy is an absolute force to be reckoned with. And oh my,
he's so quick.
This guy's a walking highlight reel. He can fill the middle, as you can tell right there. Forced a little fumble there. Fill the middle, going a little crazy after he forced that fumble. Guy's actually insane. Off the edge, boom. He's a very versatile guy. You can put him. I feel like you can put him at edge rusher, maybe even middle linebacker. You can put him in a lot of places. This guy, I believe we didn't see him even going in the first 4 or 5 rounds, I believe. I think he's really being slept on.
A lot of people probably don't even know about him.
I feel like he's not even in any of the drafts probably. So, start getting to know his name. He'll be possibly a day 3 steal. I don't really see. I mean, I could see him putting on even more weight, honestly. He's 6'7". He looks so quick. Imagine him at 275. You're talking about a guy. I'm not comparing him to Aaron Donald, but like,
force the safety there.
Yeah, but just think about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is 6'1", 280. This guy is 6'7", 255, and quick as hell. He could be 280 easily, and he'll be a little bit slower, but still, this guy is a force to be reckoned with. Taking down Tennessee,
and he has such a long reach with like his 83-inch.
Yeah, that is insane.
Wingspan.
Boom, kills him. So that should.
So you have a lot of separation to get away from
that. Him. Next guy we have at number 4 is Trey Lance. Now, Trey Lance is a projected first-round pick. We do know that, but I see him being sometimes the 4th or 5th guy off the board, and I'm like, okay. I understand that some of the quarterbacks are really good in this draft, but he had an immaculate season last year. Immaculate. So.
Yeah, like nearly perfect.
I mean, look at these
pretty
stats.
Much perfect.
0 TDs, okay? And, okay, you could say, oh, he didn't throw the ball that far down the field. 10 yards per average throw. Not even completion per average throw.
Yeah.
And then you throw in the rushing side. He had 42 TDs and 0 interceptions. I don't know if he had any fumbles. I don't know if we could check that. Let me see if I can check if he had any fumbles last year.
We did see the only
cannot check that. Melchior, please stop talking. I don't know if he had any fumbles, but that is something to look forward to. I don't know.
We did see the only game.
Mel Kiper, please. They one thing about NDSU is they do play in the FCS, a little lower conference, but they play all the top teams in the FCS, like JMU, and you really saw him take off with his legs here. So we really think he has potential to be one of the best. I mean, he has potential, and I think he has a possibility. You know, you never know. He might be the third QB taken off the board. You might possibly see Fields fall. Again, we know that might upset some people. You might see Fields or Wilson fall, and Lance goes ahead of him. You don't know.
I mean, everyone has him like the fourth ranked QB, but like ranking them by like skill, like he's like right up there with Fields and Wilson.
Again, okay, I know
he could even be there with compared to Lawrence.
I know.
I
was about to say people are gonna get mad at this, but I feel like he can get compared to Lawrence because he has better wheels than Lawrence. I'm saying physical ability. Okay, obviously Trevor Lawrence can read a defense like with the back of his hand. Like he's great like that. But let's get into some of these highlights of Trey Lance dismantling defenses. Let's just get into some highlights. So let's go over here. So something you really like is he is just a shifty guy, and he reminds me of the Deshaun Watson. He's a Deshaun Watson type player, I feel like. Is that a good comparison?
Yeah, I mean, another hot take I can have from I feel he can be a better Lamar Jackson type player.
100%. I think he has
Just how he
a lot of potential. He evades
more
the pocket, and doesn't stop. Does not.
And he's strong.
Yeah, and he never stops going. Again, you can bring up the typical excuse that everyone uses, blah blah blah. He doesn't play any competition. Again, how many times do I have to say NDSU does not have 3-star prospects? Okay, they have max 1 or 2-star prospects and they're versing teams with 1 or 2-star prospects. They're versing their level. Like, look, that was an immaculate throw right there. So,
yeah, like he has an arm too.
You really see him, yeah, and just effortlessly. Is that 50 yards down the field? 50 yards down the field effortlessly, and boom, right into his hands. You can argue he is better than Zach Wilson. You can definitely, honestly, you could say he's better than Zach Wilson without any argument. I think.
Yeah, it's just because since he was only played one game this year, like no one really can judge how he's gonna be.
Yeah, and I believe he threw an interception that game. Beautiful throw, didn't underthrow him. Beautiful throw right there. You already got the gist. Let's the last running highlight. A really big guy.
He trucks them.
Those are his highlights. He is 6'4", 226. So you could see a Josh Allen type in him, but a little bit more of a runner. You could feel though. So that is that. What were his stats for this game? I think he had 4 TDs. He did. He had 4 TDs and 1 interception.
I mean, the completion percentage of that game wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I mean,
okay, so getting back onto the defensive side of the ball this next game, or this next player, I meant to say, we have Hamza, and that's all I'm going to say.
This guy's a beast.
I don't know how to say his last name. But Hamza,
it's like Nasruddin.
Hamza, you're getting your, in my opinion, your Jamal Adams type guy. You're getting your Jordan Poyer type guy. I've watched this film before this video, and you're getting your Jordan Poyer type guy. 6'4", 220, guy's huge.
Yeah,
could be a linebacker.
Yeah, he has a linebacker build.
Yeah. So
I mean, if he goes to a defense that puts him in a situation like how Seattle uses Jamal Adams, I feel like he can take off with that.
Yeah, he only played 2 games this year. But let's look at some of his stats. He had 22 tackles versus Boston College.
Yeah, look at this. He gets tackled. He's all over
he had an interception versus Clemson. Okay, Clemson we're talking about here. I know they lost, but interception versus Clemson. But look at the consistent tackles. You obviously can't see tackle for loss on here and stuff like that. This was 2019 though, obviously.
Yeah, 22 total. That's insane.
Yeah. Again, you're getting your fundamental tackling guy right here. Not necessarily a ball hawk. But let's go into the highlights. You're getting a little fundamental. Oh my God,
There's
a
his
nice
pick
little
versus
toe drag
Clemson.
swag versus Clemson.
I don't know what Lawrence was.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is a
Trey Lance better.
beautiful catch as you look back at that right now. That is one beautiful
That's
catch.
receiver style there.
Nice Hamza tackle using his big size, forcing the fumble,
Jeez.
and that guy almost fell. Um, again, Hamza,
I mean,
beautiful tackle
you could
using his.
probably compare him to like Isaiah Simmons who got drafted this year. Like
I,
same build,
I feel like he has a
same.
little.
I feel like they're gonna be the same
I feel
style of
like
player.
I feel like he has a little more strength though than Isaiah Simmons. I feel like you just look at the hip power on this guy. I feel like you can
Yeah,
compare him to Jamal Adams. I think he's a Jamal Adams type build player. Um, just look at him lay the boom on people.
yeah, he makes plays.
Yeah, this guy is your playmaker. He's not going to be silent on the field, and you could tell by what he does after the plays how much of a locker room presence he's going to be in a good way. Nice pick right there. I mean, you could argue that
That's what separates him from Jamal Adams.
exactly.
He
You
can
can
catch the
you could
ball.
argue that he can jump some routes here. Um, nice little throw and boom, Hamza
That
with
one's
the
just like right to
pick.
him.
Again, you could.
But like
I mean,
he's tough to tackle.
only position you can't see Hamza playing is defensive line this year, probably.
Wait, he's gone.
Yep, he scored on this play. Only position you can't see him playing is defensive line this year. It's the only position you will not see him playing. Receiver fell down, but he's there on the inside right there. Beautiful pick by Hamza, and he takes that one to the house. Nice stamina play right there. Beautiful. Nice little sack there by him. Again, I'm saying just a very fundamental player. A little over Syracuse right there, versus another guy we have next on this list. But really fundamental player. Lays it in there.
Oh,
Boom.
the air. Oh, I thought he was gonna catch that.
Guy is
It's a good
absolutely
play on the ball there.
insane. Definitely, I don't think he can cover someone one-on-one, so that's why we compare him to Jamal Adams. Beautiful forced fumble here.
Forced
And,
fumble.
that is a lot how to watch. You know what you're going to get out of Hamza. I believe he's a late second-round pick. I think he should be an early second-round pick. Honestly, might fall into the first.
Yeah, most people have him late second, early third.
Yeah, that's insane. But this next guy we have is another safety. They're compared very well. Obviously, Cisco's a smaller safety, but this guy can intercept a ball. Okay?
He's just a straight up ball hawk.
This guy is a ball hawk. This guy will get you interceptions. So he opted out after 2 games this year. So I actually thought he played this year. I don't know why I thought he played, but he opted out after 2 games. So we can look at his 2019 or let's go 2018 stats first. So you know what you're getting out of him. Let's start out with that. You know what you're gonna get out of him. You're getting 7 interceptions. Let me get the stats here. You're getting 7 interceptions the first year. Actually, I believe from 2018 to 2019, he led the FBS in active interceptions. So that is something to look. That is something to look at. You're getting the 9 pass deflections first year.
I just found out like the main thing about he runs a 4.33.
Yes, very quick. He is smaller, so he has to be quick. So let's watch this highlight tape here. He actually went to my high school. He actually went to my high school, but then transferred, so that's why.
Had to throw in that flex.
He had to throw in that flex, So we produced some dogs over here. Andre Cisco, insane player. Let's watch this. Just absolute ball hawk. I mean, I obviously don't know what's going through his head right there, but this is when Syracuse in 2018 was actually pretty nice. Just jump this ball right here and boom. If that number 5 guy wasn't there, he's taking that to the house. Oh my God, who is
Nice
that?
tackle there. Oh, jeez.
As for his pit, he absolutely clears someone. There's another angle that hit. Absolutely clears someone. And boom, nice.
He's so quick to like dive the ball.
Yeah, and he's so quick to the football too, and so athletic. He he's a guy who's gonna get all over the field for you. A little play versus Maryland right here, where boom, that was a bad throw, but he jumps in front of that right
He
there.
caught it.
Yeah, insane ball hawk. This guy has hands. Oh my god.
Gee, came out of nowhere.
This guy's an athletic guy. He's gonna be all over the field. Boom!
That one, just goes right to
Goes
him.
right
As a
to
gift,
him,
and he's
and
gone.
4.33 speed out of there. This guy, he opted out. He was supposed to be a first round pick, a late first round pick, but he opted out. So now, I see him going late second now, but I think he should go a little bit earlier than that. Nice third down stop there by Cisco on who was that? Oh, that's the I forgot that guy's name on Clemson, number 8. I don't know what it is, but nice little play there, knocking the ball loose.
Is that Ross?
Yeah, I think that's Ross. You really see the hip power on him, on this guy. Yes, Ross. You see the hip power on him. Again, just covering that route,
Another
and he
great
comes up with
catch
the
there.
pick. I'm kind of sad the combine's not going on this year because I wanted to see how strong he was. Because that might, against Louisville. Is that versus Lamar? Wait,
No, that's a different.
yeah, I was about to say that Lamar. That wouldn't be Lamar because he's played in 2018. Again, just a very athletic player. A little nice forced fumble by
Gets forced.
forced fumble and his
So
teammate.
he just
Again,
makes plays on the ball.
he's a very confident player. You can really tell he's a very confident player when he plays. He tries to go the extra mile on the field. Let's watch this from this angle. Boom comes out, and he knows that he has a chance to strip that ball right there. Let's watch a couple more highlights of this guy. A little lofted ball, and Cisco says, "Just give me that." This was his freshman year.
So if you're throwing at him in coverage, you better have a lot of separation because he gets there quick.
Boom, a ball's a little bit. Yeah, you're never gonna rely on him to drop a pick. This guy catches balls when they're thrown at him. You can just tell very, very fast feet also. Very fast feet. This guy, hard hitter. I think you can compare him to Isaiah Simmons. I feel like maybe a little bit more of a safety type, not necessarily a linebacker. A little bit falling down throw there. I don't know what that. This was versus Notre Dame. He was like a little sturdy there. I don't.
What that
I don't know
is.
what that was.
Hope
That
guy never
that was
gets-
very embarrassing. But that is Andre Cisco. We think he's gonna go in the second round most likely. I say early second. But the next team we have
the one and only.
the one and only Jarrett Patterson. You knew he was gonna be on this list. There's no way around it. You knew. Yeah, you just knew. Okay, let's just look at these stats. Have a college career.
These are
one.
video game numbers.
Have a college career. Okay, 3,884 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and 52 TDs in 3 seasons. While only playing 6 games your final year.
Yeah, bring up that 2020 season.
Yeah, we'll go to that one last. Receiving, he kind of received a little bit in 2019. 2020, he was strictly just a running back. I think he can be a receiver, though. I think it's definitely possible. So let's go to this 2020 season. Let's break it down a little. Split so you can see everything.
This was just I don't even know how.
As you can tell, look, he barely even played the fourth quarter because he would put his team in a position where he would score 5 TDs in the first half, and then he wouldn't have to score for the rest of the game. And look, they're always up by 15 plus, as you can see. Just literally always putting his team in a position to win. They actually won the MAC East, but they lost to Ball State because I personally believe some guy on Ball State purposely injured Jarrett Patterson.
It was a dirty hit.
Very dirty hit. And let's talk about this Kent State game though. 36 carries for 409 yards,
Yeah,
12 yards off of NCAA record by Samaj P. Ryan, who has 421, and tied the I think he tied. What did he tie? I want to say he tied
he
the
tried the touchdown record.
He tied the touchdown record, and then he set the running record for the MAC, and then he was like 12 yards off for the NCAA record. And then the game before that versus Bowling Green, 301 yards. Guys, just video game numbers. Let's watch these
It
highlights.
was like
Again,
700 yards in 2 games.
for a guy his let's look at his size too. He is 5'9", 165.
Yeah.
So you're gonna think you're versing a smaller running back who
He's
can't
strong.
run through people. This guy has to be one of the strongest running backs I've ever seen. I'm not even playing. I'm not playing.
He's so hard to tackle.
He will run through you. There's no doubt about it. He will lower his
And
shoulder.
then like the speed, the breakaway speed.
I really
there.
think he can run a 4.5 or 4.4. I think. The biggest thing is his ability to turn up field and cut. His cuts are insane. He's a very fundamental player. His cuts are absolutely insane.
And his vision.
And his vision, yes. I mean, just
finds the holes and
I mean, his ability to stay calm and stay up too is absolutely insane.
that balance. Is another.
Boom,
He has so many things. You can
let's just go back to this cut right here. The vision and the cuts are insane, right there. That's what I find most remarkable
he
about him.
He just runs through that guy.
Again, you'll see some of the strength here. Powers in the end zone.
And like he's a 5'9" running back who you can like rely on. And
look at the cuts in this play. Look at the cuts in this play. And before anyone says Jared Patterson hasn't played anyone, you have no right to speak because these are video game numbers. I don't care. These are Division I players. Look at the cuts upfield. Gone. There's not much to say about him. Boom. Okay, this is strength. Where are we? Oh my God. Oh my JP.
He just needs the opportunity on the NFL team, man.
He needs an opportunity. He has to go to a team who is a run first team. I could see him being a receiving back somewhat. Again, he jukes out his own linemen. The cuts are absolutely insane. It's so remarkable. Literally juking out defenders from yards away. I don't have that many.
He just makes defenders look stupid out there.
He makes defenders miss. As a 5'9", 195 guy he's a power back. He's not a speed back. He's a 5'9" power back.
Oh my God.
I know this really isn't necessarily a great comparison, but I'm gonna say it. He reminds me of LeGarrette Blount in his prime. You really see a power back form out of him. I know that's not necessarily like the best comparison, but I can see, a quicker version of him.
Maybe even like a. I mean, it's not like the greatest one either, but a Saints like Mark Ingram.
I see a Saquon kind of, but Saquon, but minus the receiving, but way more powerful. And I feel way
There's
more
a lot of guys
shifty.
you can compare him to.
Again, and if he develops a receiving game, he is easily the best running back in this draft. Yeah. I think he's already the best running back in this draft.
He just hasn't had the opportunity to make a catch in that game.
Here, Jared Patterson is not even regarded as a. He's not even regarded as a top, 100 pick. I think, we looked at mock drafts and he wasn't even in the 7 rounds.
Yeah, people are he might be one of the biggest sleepers.
This guy is one of the sleepers in
the whole draft
history. Okay, you put up these numbers versus any team. This is absolutely insane. 19 TDs in 5.5 games. In 5.5 games.
Because everyone just looks at the hyped up names
exactly.
Like Harrison
and
Etienne, and
that kind of strives us to make a channel because we loved JP after his 2019 year. Well, I think it was actually midway. No, it wasn't. No, yeah, it was after the 2019 year. We were searching around. We saw that insane 2019 year. We made a video on the Buds podcast channel that we will have linked in the description. Um, we made a video on there about JP before his 2020 season. We said he was going off. Boom, has one of the best 5 games you'll see out of any running back ever.
Yeah, I mean any player ever.
Any player ever. Um, so
No one's ever gonna beat his numbers. I'll
yeah.
say that.
I just think the yards per
In
carry
like
is an
the
absolute
span.
yards per carry is absolutely insane. 7.6. So let's go over where we think these players should fall in the draft. I think Jordan Smith could easily be a day 2 pick. I think he could be a 3rd, 4th round pick.
Yeah, like a 6'7" linebacker that can like
Again,
move around.
I think there's a lot of potential. I think no, I think I didn't see him in any rounds of a draft. Like I looked at a 7-round mock draft. I didn't see his name, so I'm gonna go with probably like a 5th round
Insane.
pick, a 4th to 5th round pick. I think he'll be a day 2 pick. Oh no, was that day? Yeah, it's day 2. Yeah, I think he'll be a day 2 pick or a early day 3 pick. I do not think he.
If he makes it day 3, then that's sleeper.
It's sleeper. Next to Trey Lance, I'm gonna say it. You could really see him jumping over
top 10.
You could see him being in that top 3 QBs taken. We don't know. Maybe out of nowhere, Fields might fall to the 5th QB taken. Maybe Mac Jones gets taken over him. I mean, no one thought it was gonna happen with Dwayne Haskins. What happened?
I mean, it's either he's gonna go high or he's gonna like fall.
Yeah, or he might
In
fall
my
to a team
opinion.
that already has a quarterback, but they can't pass up on this great talent. Next we have Hamza. I'm saying like first
I think
5
he
picks
should
of
go
the second
second
round.
round.
First 5 picks the second round. First 10 picks.
I mean, any like, just like, the size and like the weight.
The size
like,
and his hip
he
power
has to be like
and
he has to go second round.
just the Jamal Adams type in him, the dog in him. You could just tell, inexperienced
also,
player.
The safety class isn't like that crazy either. So like, I feel like him and Cisco should be like at the top of the safety list.
Yeah, I think him and Cisco both go in the second round. I think Hamza is gonna get picked first, just because Cisco opted out this year, and
I mean, it depends on what type of safety someone wants.
yeah, I mean, if you want a ball hawk type guy, you go Cisco. If you want a guy who can get step up in the box and really get you tackles, you pick Hamza. But I mean, Cisco did lay the boom, but I'm thinking. I saw Hamza as early 3rd round pick in some drafts. I think it's very disrespectful. I think he's a early 2nd round pick, if you're smart about it.
I mean, they both opted out this year though,
Yes.
so it's gonna be tough.
So Andre Cisco, I used to see him as a late 1st round pick. Now I see him as low as an early 3rd. I'm saying we're getting a middle of the 2nd round pick, I believe.
Yeah, I think him and Hobbs should go same round.
I think him and Hopps should be within the same 5 picks. Absolutely insane. And for our final one, we see him in the 6th, 7th round, if that.
See what I think he should go is 3rd to 4th. What he's gonna probably go though is like
6.
day 3.
Yeah,
Again, he'll probably be like a 5 or 6.
I mean, does he have potential to go in the 2nd round? Yes. Do I think he will? No. Do I think it's possible he goes in the 3rd and 4th round? And I think he should. I think he really should go in the 3rd and 4th round. So yes, I think that's where he's gonna go in the 3rd and 4th round.
I wish I could see him at the combine.
Oh my jeez.
I want to see how many reps of like the bench press he can do.
This guy's absolutely insane, probably. So that'll be the video, though. We said everything we had to do about our most underrated prospects. Do not sleep on these guys. Come back to this video in this 2 months into the season. Next season, they'll be absolutely insane. So these 5 players are going to be dogs, definitely. Do you have anything to say before the end of the video?
Just remember, if you're watching this, remember these guys' names for draft day, because whoever team that goes on, just keep watching for how they end up next year.
Yep, that is definitely that.
'Cause-
Thank you for the support on the past 2 videos. Definitely, those videos are absolutely insane. On the new channel, we were really scared that we wouldn't, prosper at all, but we're doing very good when it comes to that so far. So we want to say thank you. Maybe everyone who's commenting hit the sub button possibly. Don't want to stretch.
Hopefully, some Ohio State fans came back for another
Yeah,
video.
hopefully some of those Ohio
I
State
mean,
fans who got a little
too
mad.
bad none of their players are on this
We're
list,
good.
but
We're
we'll
gonna
have
be.
another video for some
We
of them,
will.
maybe.
We're. I mean, we hope you guys aren't as mad this time. Hope you guys are a little more happier. And yeah, so that'll be the video, guys. This is our third video on the channel. We're trying to, 110% every single video. We love the support. Keep up the support. Hit the like and subscribe button if you have any. Comment video ideas you guys want. And that'll be the video. Nick Joe Swimmer out. Peace.